view, 360 view, if that's a thing. Probably isn't a thing. But yeah, no, I'm oh god, what is the name of this place? I literally just looked it up like 5 seconds ago to make the name of this title. I think it's Ferringhi Bay. Oh god, that's definitely wrong. Anyway, I'm on a really nice coastline of Penang, which is this island in Malaysia. And honestly, Penang doesn't even feel like an island because it's like so developed. But yeah, no, I'm back in Malaysia. Like, I think last time I streamed, I was still in Jakarta. So it actually feels like coming home. And in Penang, like, the food is just so magnificent. Like, every meal I've eaten so far has genuinely been absolute bliss. I don't know how they do it, but they just get the flavor like absolutely spot on with whatever they're cooking. And it doesn't even matter the cuisine. Like, every single cuisine has just been like on point. So yeah, good to be back, basically. And yeah, obviously this is going to be a conventional training stream, as you can probably imagine, but I did actually bring my chest set to the beach, so I might even set up some calculation exercises to do, because why the hell not? And actually, I mean, the reason why I'm even doing these calculation exercises is because I've been receiving 3 exercises to solve each week, and I've been trying my hardest to stick to it. So yeah, basically, like, I want to give them my best shot, like, you know, write down my answers, receive my feedback, try and understand what went well, what went badly, and just keep this up for like as long as I can. Because, you know, with all these things, you know, like, at some point you'll get lazy and break the habit, and then it's very hard to get back into it. A bit like my puzzle storm every day, you know, since the new year, which I did for around 3 weeks before, you know, not doing it anymore. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I feel like actually if I keep this up, it should have some kind of impact on my calculation ability. Oh god, my hair's not doing so well in this wind. But anyway, yeah, like, it should have some effect on my calculation strength. So yeah, this is something I've been doing and keeping up. Yeah, and also actually a nice thing with the Gaganitsa course, which the chessable course I've been working on, I managed to finish everything except for some of the model games, which I still need to annotate. But basically, on the whole, it's going very well. All of the like difficult writing and all the analysis has been done, and I really like the kind of lines that I've come up with and worked on with Damien. So yeah, that's also promising. So things are definitely moving forward, and they're still moving, which is good. I think with chess training, like, to have things moving, whether it's like super productive or not, like, is already like a really big start, because, you know, it's difficult to work hard, I guess. Yeah, and I think actually, like, the reason why I've been able to keep things going with chess training, even though I'm, like, you know, very much distracted by my current environment, is that I guess I'm like forcing myself to do this training, right? Like, I'm forcing myself to have this like weekly schedule. I'm forcing myself to play in these chess mood Grand Prix on the 20th of every month. Like, when you force yourself to do something, then you kind of stick to it more, right? And it's like, you know, in reality, I'm not forced to do any of this, right? I could just pack it all in at any point. And I mean, with everything in life, you can pack it in, like whatever it is that you might be like doing that you might not feel like doing. But the whole idea is that these things that you force yourself to do are supposedly going to be good for you or beneficial in the long term. So yeah, I think I'm happy with like my current arrangement. I think by the end of this trip, I do want to have my 7 Deadly Sins book complete, but I feel very optimistic about that. I think I'm like 5 chapters in, and there are like maybe 2 chapters to go, so I think that's going well. And yeah, definitely at some point I should do like a big summary stream of everything I learned in this 7 Deadly Sins book, because there's like a lot of wisdom there. It would be nice to make use of it. Welcome Mohammed Mahin to the stream. Love from India. Awesome. Welcome. And Yoke, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, things are good. Like, I'm enjoying this beachfront. I just had like a brunch, I guess you could say. I had like a nasi lemak and a roti canai and tea ice. So, you know, just proper feast, and it all tasted delicious, of course. And yeah, actually I managed to change into swimming trunks in the bathroom there, so I'm probably gonna just jump in the water any second now while it's nice and hot. Yeah, that's one thing I never understood about the sea, is like, how can people like swim in the sea when it's cold, but when it's like boiling and you're sweating, then it's like perfect to jump in the cold water. But yeah, I don't know, like, I think another thing that's quite interesting is that for this first week back in Malaysia, I've decided to visit this island called Penang, right? And currently I have no setup at all. I mean, like, you know, this whole trip I'm just backpacking, so I never really have like a completely stable setup. But especially this week, like, the accommodation I'm in, I just chose like the cheapest private accommodation I could find, and there's not even like a desk really to work on, so I can't really make any structure, and without structure it's very difficult to actually work on anything, I found. So yeah, I think like it's interesting to see like what different environments allow you to, I don't know, work at different capacities. I think some environments definitely help. So I think like maybe if you're struggling with chest training, like, think about like your environment and see if you can tweak it in a way that makes it easier to train. Okay, Matthew. Interesting spam. I haven't seen that one before, so 10 out of 10 on the creativity scale. But yeah, like, I think I'll annotate some model games. If I can really be motivated, I may even do a calculation exercise or two, which sounds a bit grueling, but at the same time, like, you know, I kind of want to do it as well. But I think first of all, I'm gonna enjoy this water, because yeah, when else am I gonna get a chance to do it if not now? So yeah, a bit of a random stream, but I realized, you know, like, I've got this schedule, right, of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Haven't been sticking to it at all. I mean, this is Tuesday morning, but I'm hoping that in Seattle it's still Monday, which it probably isn't even, but you never know. So yeah, bit of a random stream, but I can assure you that I am going to do some chest training today. And also, what are people's thoughts on the new FIDE website? Because I absolutely hate it. I think it's literally taken such a step backwards, and it was so unnecessary, and it's just so ugly in so many ways. So I don't know how FIDE managed to cock up yet again, but here we are, and this is the day and age we live in. So yeah. hope you don't feel like you completely wasted your time listening to this, and hope that maybe there's something from it you can take. I have no idea. Yeah, no, life is pretty good. Chess is pretty good, and yeah, we'll see if my continuous work throughout the days and weeks eventually pays off somewhere in some shape and form. So on that note, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. So thank you guys for tuning in, as always, and yeah, see you guys on Wednesday. Where am I going to be? I'm still going to be in Penang. Yeah, I'll need to have a think. I might take a ferry and check out Langkawi Island, which is next door. By next door, I mean like a 2-hour ferry. So maybe you'll see me on a different island. Maybe I'll have some better things to talk about then. I have no idea. I've also had a very good time in Penang, so probably I'm gonna focus more on that before coming back to reality of grinding chess. So yeah, no, gonna do that. And yeah, enjoy the water. Okay, well, see you guys on Wednesday. Okay, bye.